entertainment, and definitely they have made their regions proud. Tonight, I stand at the National Theatre, where the ladies, the final 6 contestants, will have one more chance to prove to us why they should be crowned GMB 2024. My name is Noella, and this is the Entertainment News segment on News 360. Now, you can see that the crowd is charged up. Well, if you didn't hear that, let's do it one more time. Who is winning tonight? Okay. Calm down. Let's calm down. All right. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. Now I'm going to do it one more time. This time, we're going to be doing roll call. All right, guys. Okay. Silence. Okay. Let's hold it. Calm down, everyone. Well, the stage is set, and in no time, the ladies will be coming on stage to give us another show. But like I said, we're going to be doing a roll call, okay? So, if you are here to support a free, let me hear you make some noise. Okay. It's McCaffrey keeping the crown in the Volta region. Taking it to the Eastern region. If you're here to support Titiaka, let me hear you make some noise. Well, how about Namele? All right. So the fans are here. The fans are energized, and so we know that, the ladies are here as well. But we are going to be hearing from some of the fans, but we have our queen in the house. Oh, they're coming to beat me. Is the round winning? All right, and so coming in, we have our reigning queen, Ghana's Most Beautiful 2023, Selom, is joining us in studio. She's joining us here at the National Theatre. So let's hear it for her. Okay, in all of her glory. She is coming. We can see Kwatama there as well, looking beautiful. Indeed. The crown will be handed over to another queen tonight. Who the queen is going to be, we're yet to find out. But make sure that you are still voting for your favorite contestants. Make sure you are still voting for your favorite contestants. It is *713 *13 hash, or please download the TV3 Reality app from Play Store or App Store. In that beautiful display, we see the reigning queen Selom from the Volta region coming down with the your outfit is beautiful. And we see Kwatama also coming right behind Selom as they take their seats here at the National Theatre. If you're watching us, it's not too late. Please make sure you are coming through. It is the National Theatre right here. Make sure you grab your tickets. 50 Ghana cedis. Come in, support your ladies, and let's crown our next Ghana's Most Beautiful for the year 2024. Indeed, they are dancing. So while we give them time to dance and take their seats, I'll just wrap it up here and hand over to you in the studio. But please, right at 8 p.m., make sure you join us on TV3 for the grand finale of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024.
Akere go kama obonu vyo na sodomina we jalele meina da umeholu poga afawe wayani woba afawe wayani woba Chokwakatra moko moko tekwakatra moko moko afawe wanya niwoba obiaba iwako sobremie yanume usi unyonkwa notawe nwe obiaba iwa bobo obiaba iwa Anamra Aniwula. In this kingdom, culture, history, beauty, and grace are treasures to behold. 16 remarkable princesses have journeyed from different corners of the world, from the north to the south, and from the east to the west. From 16, they now stand at the junction of 6, each one a symbol of her people's pride. These princesses carved their own paths, filled with strength, determination, and vision, all for the chance to wear a crown. Tonight, their stories converge, like rivers flowing into a mighty ocean of heritage. Their audience poised and thirst for more. This is no ordinary contest, but a celebration of the daughters of a great land. They have chosen the path of tradition to define their destiny, and only one will reign supreme. Every year, the golden princess of Ashanti, from the land of the golden stool, every year shines with the radiance of her ancestors. Her journey is one of royalty, strength, and wisdom. Like the Ashanti queens of old, she carries herself with regal poise. Her beauty, matched only by her inner fortitude, deeply connected to the rich traditions of the Ashanti region, where gold and valor rule. Evra, the jewel of Bunu. From the Bunu region comes Evra, a princess whose elegance mirrors the beauty of her homeland. Her steps are as graceful as the gentle winds that sweep across the fertile plains. Evra's journey has been one of discovery, drawing on the wisdom of her people to guide her through challenges. Her soft yet commanding presence speaks of a woman rooted in tradition, but with a gaze firmly set on the future. McCaffrey, the pearl of the Volta. McCaffrey, pride of the Volta region. Her beauty is in her smile and her unwavering spirit. Coming from the banks of the Volta River, McCaffrey embodies fluidity and adaptability. Her journey marked by determination and the will to overcome. She dances through life like the waves of her homeland, bringing with her the power and serenity of the D valleys. She wears the confidence on behalf of her region, worthy of retaining the crown for her people. The fierce warrior of the savannah. Titiaka, a daughter of the sword holder, a warrior princess of the sun-scorched plains of the savannah. She is a warrior in spirit, fighting her way through every obstacle with courage and grace. Her journey has been one of strength, resilience, and tenacity, much like the arid lands she calls home. The savannah beauty blossoms across her region. She is keeping hopes alive for her region, poised to take home the crown for her name, to be written in the sands of her land. Bibra, the flower of the Eastern Highlands. From the lush hills of the Eastern region comes Bibra, as bright as the flowers that bloom in the rich soils of her homeland. Her journey has been one of blossoming into her own nurturing her gifts and talents as one would delicate a flower. The breast beauty is a reflection of the natural beauty of the Eastern Highlands. Her grace, coupled with her gentle strength, makes her a contender worthy of the crown. Her determination is one to be admired by her people. Na Amele, the radiant star of Greater Accra. In Greater Accra, Na Amele stands bright like a golden radiance among her peers. Her journey is one of confidence and growth. Na Amele embodies the spirit of the city, fast-paced, bold, and full of life. The beauty moves with purpose, and her story is one of a princess who knows her worth. With every step she takes, Na Amele draws closer to the crown, guided by the strength and pride of her people. Her calmness is the deception of what she's gone through to sit at this table for the crown. Now, as the 6 princesses stand at the final crossroads, they prepare for the ultimate challenge. But no matter who wears the crown, the bond they forged will forever remain.
And promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty. And promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty. And promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty. And promoting national national unity. She's Ghana's most beautiful, proud of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen.
Ago! 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 My people, these ladies here, united in their diversity, they come for a great land. They are a pride of their own people. As the kingdom gathers in celebration, the skies filled with music and excitement. Yes, the air is alive with celebration. Celebration as we gather to celebrate our diverse cultures, love, beauty, and pride as a people. Yes, these ladies have come to the final chapter of their journey, written not just in competition, but with love and sisterhood. My people, now, as you are struck by these ladies, who then becomes the next? Thank you. I'm going to ask you once again, who then becomes the next?
From the eastern region, we present to you Mercy Pipra Asari.
Abraham, and she's from the beautiful Bono region. Titiaka from the Savannah region. Free, she's from Kumewura, so in the Ashanti region. Makapui from the Volta region, and from the Greater Accra region. Na Amen.
Welcome to Ghana's Most Beautiful. 16 contestants, one crown, and a journey of a lifetime. From auditions to the reality house, dreams unfolded. The queens showcase their talents, passions, and cultural heritage. Friendships forged, laughter shared, and tears shed. Challenges pushed limits, tested strength and resilience. Unexpected twists changed the game. Eliminations, surprises, and returns. As tensions rise, the final countdown begins. Who will be Ghana's most beautiful? The journey culminates in glory. One contestant will claim the crown. Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion.
From the eastern region, we present to you Messi Pipra Asari.
And she's from the beautiful Bono region.
Titiaka from the Savannah region. Efriye, she's from Kumewura, so in the Ashanti region. Makafui from the Volta region. And from the Greater Accra region. Na Amen.
National Theatre. Are you ready?
Yes! Wow! The excitement is so
Anita.
palpable, and we are very excited for tonight. Ghana, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finale of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. It's been 12 incredible weeks of amazing performances, of making sure that your Sunday evenings are the best right here on TV3. My name is Anita Ekia Ekofo. As always, I do this with a captivating cookie.
Cookie tea. Anita, it's always a pleasure to do this with you, with our remarkable contestants, our esteemed judges, and our power-pumped audience. Are you here?
Yes!
Let's hear it for your favorite. Shall we hear it for your favorite? All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Let's do this. Anita.
Yes.
Who's winning tonight?
Is it the Greater Accra region? Okay.
Namale, Pepra, Efriye.
Well, is it Titiaka? Oh! Word of the amazing era. Is it going to Makafui?
Wow. Okay. We are going to find out in no time. 6 beautiful, remarkable Ghanaian ladies vying for the same title, the coveted Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024, embodying beauty, resilience, and everything else that Ghana's Most Beautiful comes with. Anita.
Absolutely. And tonight, the stakes are high, and the judges have such a tough job ahead of them. But so do you, my darling audience, right here in the auditorium, and you watching us from the comfort of your home. And so dial the short code *713 *13# across all networks. Alternatively, you can also visit the MG Reality app and then vote. Cookie, there's so much at stake tonight.
Exactly.
What are the ladies going to get?
So she receives her cash prize, a brand new car, and a 1-year ambassadorial deal, of course, to promote our culture and heritage, tourism, and community development. But before we get into all of that, shall we hear it for our judges?
Yes! Yes.
All right. Jigbadi Kokudosu, Janet Sunkwa Mills, and of course, our guest judge for the night, as always, let's hear it for Linda Ampa. All right. Okay, those behind
Cookie,
the
are you
judges,
hearing
settle
that?
down, settle
Are you
down.
hearing that?
Almost there.
BB Bessie. That is for Janet. I'm so sure.
I know.
Yeah.
Janet, well, once they are singing your song for you, we'll start with you tonight. You look beautiful in your purple.
Thank you.
What are you expecting? How are we selecting our queen tonight?
Do you know how it feels? As I'm sitting here welcoming the 6 girls, it feels like a parent who has done such a great job. The girls look so amazing and I'm so proud. So what am I expecting? Very simple. Very, very simple. Give us rousing performances, energetic performances, exude confidence, exude happiness, be the power brand that Ghana Most Beautiful is. And I'm sure it's going to be an entertaining night. So I'm all ready. Are we ready?
Yes, we are ready.
No, I missed you all.
All right, Jigbadi, you are part of our original too. Let me come to you before I go to Linda. How are we selecting our queen, Jigbadi?
I think the name says it all. Ghana's most beautiful. And for me, when I think of beauty, I think of the integration of individuality, your difference, your authenticity, and who you are, mind, spirit, body, soul. So tonight, I'm excited. I started with ID, and I'm going to end with ID.
For
I'm
sure.
waiting for them to bring their identity, bring their difference, and we are going to have a good time because
Absolutely.
I'm loving the audience. It's so electrifying in here.
Ooh. That's more like it. Yeah.
All right, Linda. Good to see you for the very first time this season, but of course, for very, very good reasons. How are you helping us select our queen for the night?
Well, I think my beautiful co-judges here have done a fantastic job. The girls are so beautiful. I've engaged with them, and they are smart also. So it's a tough job tonight, but as usual, we're looking for poise, we're looking for elegance, we're looking for authenticity. Just be yourself, own the stage, and give us a good show tonight.
Right, on the
And
stage.
like I always say,
Yeah.
it is show time.
Time.
Yes, absolutely, Cookie. The stakes are very high. There's a car, there's a crown, there's cash, an ambassadorial deal, and a lot of goodies at stake. But one more time, who is winning Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. We take a break.
Okay. All right. So let's acknowledge the presence.
We see many beautiful people here.
Absolutely. Let's acknowledge the presence of our amazing group CEO, Madam Beatrice Ajiman. Thank you so much. She's actually in the technical room,
She's
making
working.
sure that
She's working.
everything is on point.
She's working.
So it's an all hands on deck night. Thank you so much, Madam. And to our reigning queen, Salom, and to Kwatima as well, one of our queens, and also to Safwa, once a queen, always a queen. Thank you for joining us. Cookie?
Yes, and all of our sponsors are in-house. We see them already. Techno, Kivo, GB Foods, Hexagon Industries, all of you, you are very welcome to Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. Anita,
Yes, Cookie.
let the showtime begin.
Yes.
Welcome back to the National Theatre of Ghana, and our final journey to selecting our queen for 2024 begins right here tonight. All 6 ladies are about to treat very harmful social and traditional practices here in our country. They'll create awareness and, of course, propose solutions to all of them. We are not wasting any time at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, let's start from the eastern region of Ghana and welcome Pepra. But before then, her profile.
How can I express my gratitude for all the things he has done for me. It's been a long journey, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. Ago hanye, epoye mantem funina, mechiamo. What the share prepare new? Eastern Region's representative in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. It has been a tough journey, but you all have been a pillar of strength throughout this competition. To my friends, my sponsors, my family, and to everyone that has supported PEPRA, especially my parents, Mr. Kwejo Asare Boama and Mrs. Rose Efua Kwabi. Thank you all for being a backbone in this competition. To my chiefs, DCEs and MPs, to the Bukrua Hene, Nana Obin Opokutano II, to my DCEs and MPs, Honorable Isaac Ejapong, Eastern Regional Minister, Honorable Seth Echampong, Mr. Hubert Che-Mensah of HA Mining Limited, Accra, Mrs. Helena Akosia Ajiman, CEO of Helipros Limited, Tema, Nana Yao Owusu Nkra Hene, Managing Director of Frontier Oil Ghana Limited, Honorable Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, Mr. Emmanuel Odum of Registrar of Companies, Accra, Bukrua Abroad and Professional Association, Miss Lillian Arthur, and to the entire Presbyterian Church of Ghana, thank you all so much. The list goes on and on and on. I am so grateful. Tonight, I'll be showcasing the rich heritage and vibrant culture of the Eastern region. To see us move towards victory in this grand finale, continue voting for PEPRA by dialing the short code *713*13# or download the MG Reality app from the Google Play Store or Apple App Store and keep the vote coming. To my fans, Team PEPRA, thank you all so much. And I hope to inspire you to chase your dreams fearlessly and embrace challenges with grace. Thank you for making my dreams and aspirations yours too. Thank you all so much. Nyachu.
Region of Ghana, near my hometown Bukrua, lies the Afram Plains, beautiful yet hiding a heartbreaking reality in plain sight. Child slavery on the Lake Volta. On the surface, it is very serene, but beneath there is a silent cry for help. These are some children, barely 7 years old, forced to trade their childhood for a life of torment. It often begins with deception, a false promise of hope. Families struggling with poverty are lured by traffickers, sometimes even their own relatives, who promise a better life, an education, and even a better future. But these promises turn out to be empty. Once the children are taken, they are sent to the Lake Volta, where they suffer an unimaginable torment. Trafficking is illegal in Ghana, but underwater, there seems to be no law. Children are beaten with heavy ropes, electric cables, and anything that their traffickers could lay their hands on. This is not what we signed up for. They are made to swim in the Lake Volta, to untangle fishing nets with their bare hands, risking their lives. And when they fail at it, they are beaten over and over again. Yet every dive could be their last. Many have spoken about being deprived of sleep, starvation, and even grievous injuries with no medical care, and collapsing from exhaustion due to long hours of work. They are not workers. They are not helpers. They are slaves, and there is no other way to put it. Some of the children have witnessed unspeakable crimes of their friends who disappeared beneath the surface of the lake and never to return. This is not just happening on Lake Volta. According to International Justice Mission statistics, children living around the Lake Volta community, about 38% of them are being trafficked and exploited for profit. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why? Children being forced to work in galamsey pits, dangerous environments, and even hawking on busy streets. They are being robbed of their future. They are not workers. They are not helpers. They are slaves, and there is no other way to put it. It is time to face the truth. We must end these brutal practices wherever they exist. We need to come together. We need you, community leaders, parents, families. We need you all to speak up. If you see something, say something, so that these perpetrators can be dealt with by the law. But awareness alone isn't enough. We need strong policies like the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty to help lift these families out of poverty. Because no parent should ever feel that sending their child away is the only option. When these families are empowered, they do not fall prey to the empty promises of traffickers. Together, we can ensure that every child in Ghana has the chance to dream, to learn and be creative. Let us stand up for the children of Lake Volta and for every child across this country who is forced to live a life they did not choose. Let us stand up, speak up, and make a difference. Because if we do not act now, who will?
doing it for Mother Ghana, and of course the Eastern region. Let's give it up for Pepra. And we'll go straight to our judges. Janet, I see you're writing a lot. I'll come to you and then I'll go to Linda as well.
Hello, Pepra. How are you? Hi. You did look amazing when we started. You know, this problem is not new, and I feel, as a mother, you know, I feel my stomach churning because it's not only in the rivers that we have problems. In the lands, on the farms, child abuse, you wonder where economic problems end and social problems end. And sometimes it's purely inhumane. And for that, I thought when you started, I was expecting to feel stronger emotions. You know what I mean? As if you were the mother of that child that was being taken away. So for me, you felt more like narration rather than eliciting the emotions that I needed from you. And you spent so much time on the problem and very little time on the solutions. And I think this has become almost a perennial problem in this country, and the solution needs to be much bigger. So I was expecting much more from you, Pepra. But for opening the show, I give you kudos. Well done.
All right. Linda, we'll come to you.
Pepra, well done, and congratulations for how far you have come.
Thank you.
I think that this problem, we are always looking at it from one angle. But there's a fine line between children helping parents and children being exploited. And I think that every time we are addressing, that's probably why we get a lot of pushback. But I feel that we need to address both, because there's nothing wrong with children helping their parents at work. After school, they can go and help whatever we see children helping their mother sell plantain granules. My children come to my workplace and all of that. So it's not all bad if you're doing that. The problem now is the ones that are being exploited. How do we deal with it? I agree with Janet that you put a lot of emphasis on the problem. We all know the problem, but very little on what we can do to help this issue. I feel that a lot of education on both sides, the children and the families, the whole community, the whole society, it would do a lot of good for people to understand that when your child goes to school, you benefit more in the long run than them stopping school and working just to help you for a short time, or you take a lot of money and sell them off. You know, so I think that next time, put in a little more work. It's a good project. It's a huge one, and I think that if you focus on that, you can do a lot of work with these families. But well done. Good attempts.
All right, Pepra, you can go backstage. Remember, your votes count tonight, so make sure that you're voting for Pepra if you're rooting for her to emerge our queen for 2024. Well, we'll still continue with the second contestant, but we've got our general manager of the three group here, Vic Susan. I'm sure you are somewhere here. Thank you so much for coming. We still continue on community development this evening, and now we shall go into the Bono region and welcome Era.
From the land of food, peace, and beauty comes a woman with an aspiration to be an inspiration to impact on younger lives and beautiful people. And that is why her name is the one that we give to a lady. My name is Era, representing the Bono region and this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. I am so grateful that you have been part of my beautiful journey. A heartfelt gratitude to the Bono Regional House of Chiefs. God richly bless you. Nana Kwame Amponsa II, the Chief of Dumesia. Nana Yami Shrow. Nana Yebia Fujiana. Nana Wonkwaso. Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa. Honorable Saeed Mubarak. Honorable Ransford the Same. Lawyer Willie Wise and friends. Team Era. Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Prophet's Miracle and Arena of Miracles. Everybody who is supporting Era in this competition, I am so grateful for your love and support. We have made it to the finals. The Lord has brought us this far. And so it will be just as perfect if you keep on voting for me. To vote for Ra, dial *713*13# or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or the App Store and vote massively. We came here for the crown. Let's make this happen.
Mommy, I'm very hungry. Do you have anything?
Oh, well, Missy,
Oman Moedi, on tres canos, no more moody, or watch no moody, and they are you to now, and I are down there, which years are the other business being a Scabian, hospital,
exactly. This is the reason why I will leave this country. There are no jobs, food prices are so high, no opportunities. I will leave this country, mommy.
Oh, Emma! Oh, wait,
wait, I will leave to Spain. No, Italy. No, Spain. Mommy, I will leave this country.
Oh, passport to
Mommy, these days you don't need passport. All you need is connection. I will pass through Libya.
Hey! Libya! Yes.
Mommy, Madame Funaba. Mommy, open Cassandra. Put your mind.
Now, at the same.
Connection man saying, my mother is saying connection.
Sorry.
What did the connection man say?
The connection man said we should bring the remaining amount so that we can travel tomorrow.
How much is left?
2,000 Ghana cedis.
Scare me who be charged. 2,000 Ghana cedis. What time are we leaving? You don't worry. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. Wait, I have a plan. Yeah?
Okay.
Support me. Mommy! Are you ready now? You me say yeah. Mommy! Miss Mangajmo, cry. Ready, why you be? Mama Dodo? Mommy, anyway, you enemy.
Era, when Sinia did I win one night? When Sini, when you are free, at my banner.
Mommy, young Pond, 1 second, no, she don't. Like I was saying, how many days? We've been writing application letters up and down. This is my time. Young Pond, Kwaku, am I lying?
Oh, Mammy, made it to actual. Your application, I have been free. Says you are not message by and me no me.
Well, who Mammy is a walk one can I?
Me cran and son of me.
Mommy, tomorrow I'll make it on time.
Telling you, I don't joke with my time. It's 6 a.m. and you people are still not here. What is wrong with you? Give me your money. Your money. Good.
We are going.
Listen.
Heaven knows where we are going.
I don't like this.
But we know we will.
It's very foul. What is wrong with you people? Where's that your friend? On fire. Oh my goodness. I can see you don't want to travel.
Oba, my friend,
I don't joke with my time.
Oh.
These people, what is wrong with you? Huh? Hey.
Oh,
If we live here. Let's go. Oh, hey. For your information, let me tell you, we are using 3 months to get to Libya. Then from Libya to Europe is 2 months. If you can't go, please go home.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey. Hey. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm so sorry.
Listen. This journey, you don't have to talk. Silent. If you can't go, please go home. Huh? Do you have your kivo gari?
Yes.
Bread?
Yes.
Water?
Yes.
Now let's go.
We can prepare.
I am taking you to the promised land.
Make it. I will make it. And you will
going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there.
Hey, see, let me tell you, we've been through a lot, and this is the Sahara Desert. Over here, we can rest.
Oh my God.
Huh?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
My water has finished.
Listen, over here, you can't get water to drink. So if you want to drink water, please, urinate and drink it.
I urinate and drink.
Drink what?
I'll drink my pee.
Come on, drink that thing and let's go.
Hey, what is happening? What is happening?
Drink.
Coco, what is the meaning of this? Coronation is.
I'm sorry, but see, I told you, very soon we will get to the river. But see, this is Libya, and this is why I leave you people. Yes, this is why I leave you people.
Coronation.
I'm going back to Ghana to bring new people. See?
Coronation, please.
Wait. I have something for you. Wait. Take. Kivo Gary. Go. Walk down the street. When you get there, ask of a young man. He's very dark, tall. Tell him that connection man sent you. He should take you to Italy.
Connection.
I will see you. Bye-bye.
Connection, please.
Bye-bye.
Connection.
Oh
my God.
We are going. Heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there.
Ghana.
Ghana.
Too many. Ghana. Oh, Ghana. No, more. Done it.
Oh, Coronation, this is all Coronation.
Stop, too many. Go.
Obiasu kwa, we don't switch on here. Yanko, I will make it. Me, you know, I've been saying here, ready? Me, I can say, and then it's, be able to make. This is too heavy.
No. Too many.
Too many.
Go down.
I go your bolo. You see you. You see, me you're crying, but you're ready.
microphone, my brother. I can see lights. I can see lights. European, come. I can see lights. Already. Already, why are you?
Security, why? Yeah, ready.
Document. Connection. Connection has a document. Connection has a document.
Yeah, Mama Kayo, man.
Every year, countless number of individuals embark on dangerous journeys in search of a better opportunity abroad. Illegal migration may look like an escape from unemployment and poverty, but often it comes with unforeseen circumstances. Families are torn apart. Communities suffer. The nation loses its youth, and many find themselves in situations that is hard to get out of, far, far away. Mommy, why? According to reports, 65% of the migrants from the Border region leave because of unemployment and hardships. I know somebody's father who died in Gambia. He was brutally killed when he was trying to make it to Spain on foot. Just recently, in September, 12 migrants, including women and children, lost their lives while trying to cross the French Channel on an inflatable boat. Just recently, it was seen all over social media, 14 Ghanaian citizens who were promised of a better future abroad in Russia, seen as frontliners in the Ukrainian war. Why did we go wrong? What are we doing? The government is doing its best. NGOs and organizations are helping. What are we doing? That is why I've come up with an initiative called the Like a Tap, which means let investors know about the opportunities in Bono. Let investors know about the opportunities in Bono. Under this initiative, we link investors to invest in the Bono region, create employment, and prevent illegal migration. Ghana, what are we doing? Our youth are suffering. Another initiative, we present our sites to the investors. We have tourist sites like the Dwesidai Monkey Sanctuary and the Manja Crocodile Pond, which are ripe for the taking. There are entrepreneurship opportunities because there are a lot of young people in the Bono region ready to work. And then we have lands for farming and food processing industries, not forgetting our cashew industry, which can employ a lot of people. By doing this, we ensure that our youths are employed and they have no reason to leave the country. This is not an issue just for Bono region. This is for all of us. We must take charge and secure the future for our young people so that they do not see that risk. They do not see the need to take this difficult risk. I am come to sing a song, and if you know how to sing it with me. Yanara,
my assassini, hey, aborting day my Roja, Nana, she going at it to her, my
So much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Give it up for Era from the Bono region. Come stand close to me. Come stand close to me whilst we take comments from the judges. Jubari, what do you think about this performance about illegal migration?
Era, thank you for shedding light on this very important topic. One of the things I realized is that you had a very long performance with a lot of dips in it. The performance itself had a lot of fun parts, which was interesting, but it was quite long-winded, and we were trying to get to the main issue. I think one of the key things is you brought awareness, which is what we are trying to look at, and you also shed light on the concept of unemployment. But the time that you took to create the awareness was not the same time that you took to talk about the solutions. And I had one key solution, which is let investors know about Bono. There are a lot of socioeconomic solutions that you could have looked at. I mean, I would have expected that at least 2 or 3 would be good. But I loved parts of the skit. I laughed. Some of it was very emotional. So the awareness part, I would say you did a great job. Next time, make sure that you spend a lot of emphasis on giving the answers as well. All in all, well done, Era.
All right. Linda, what do you have to say?
Era, Ayuko, it was rather long. So at some point, you lost me, and I believe you lost some of your audience. Because I think you could have used half of the time you spent and still got your message across. But it's a good topic, and I feel that at the end of the day, it's economic hardship that make people take such risk with their lives. And so your solution, I feel, is a good one. I think that if we're very deliberate about things like incentives for entrepreneurs to open businesses in those areas will be helpful. At the end of the day, it's money. If people are making enough money, they won't want to risk their lives on such journeys. But I think that next time, make it a bit short so that we can follow you all through. Well done, though. Thank you.
All right. Advice well taken, Ira. Please go backstage. Make sure Ira is your queen tonight, star 713 star 13 hash. You can also use the MG Reality app. Now, from the Bono region, going to solve another societal problem, all in the quest for community development. Let's go to the Volta region and welcome Makafui.
I am a daughter of Akromada, a native of Some, and Avanuvi in this defense for Volta region. Ago Ghana, about Mani Banamikata, Nyonukwanya Makafui, proudly representing the Volta region in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. We have come this far by the grace of Almighty God and the support of Tabiga Adama Atolia, Honorable Mama Ablajifa Gomashi, Mr. Gabriel Komiga Tanko of Tanko Foundation, College of Community Health Nursing C19 Badge, the Stars at 37 Military Hospital, Ajambra Senior High School, Team McAfee, family and loved ones, and all believers in McAfee. I'm deeply grateful for your immense support, love, and prayers, and your votes. We have come this far by the grace of Almighty God and the support of Tabiga Adama Atolia, Honorable Ablama Majifa Gomashi, Mr. Gabriel Komiga Tanko of Tanko Foundation, Queen Salom, College of Community Health Nursing Winneba C19 Badge, Ajambra Senior High School, Sardonio African Music and Dance Company Ghana, staffs at 37 Military Hospital, and the entire Ghana Armed Forces, Team McAfee, families, and all believers in McAfee. I am deeply grateful for your immense support, love, prayers, and your votes. God richly bless you all. Tonight, Prepare to be captivated as I display the rich culture of my people, the Volta region of Ghana. I promise you it will be an unforgettable experience. To help the goal come alive in retaining the crown, please and please keep dialing the short code *713*13# on all networks, or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store and vote massively for McCarthy so we can retain the crown in Volta region. Thank you.
Blow, yeah, blow, yeah, yeah, dapalo, blow, yeah, dapalo, blow. Nkonye makafi, apafiji manya. As a child, I dreamt of becoming someone who impacts the society. I believed in my goals, aspirations, values, and dreams. But all these were thrown away. I am a coffee, joy. One unfortunate dark afternoon years ago, all these dreams and my childhood was taken away from me, all in the name of a practice. This is my story. Whoever stole my cat, may Tagbizavo deal with him or her and the entire generation. So right now, what do I do? Oh, okay. McCaffrey, come. McCaffrey, come. Okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Hey, you remember the last time you told me they told you this nice poem in school?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Hey, tell me the poem.
Oh, Ghana, land of gold and precious stones, your world has filled our coffers for so long, but unfortunately, corruption drains and swallows it all, leaving many in poverty with only tears to sow. Our rivers, once clean, now polluted and gray. Our lands, once fertile, now destroyed due to galamsey. We cry out for change.
Hey, McCaffrey, I'm so proud of you coming my baby girl. McCaffrey.
Sijoba, as discussed and agreed, McCaffrey, is to serve Togbi Savon. Myself and Jotava, we went to seek this thing of what's the name? I will know. Yeah. And I will not say that Safashi stole Dango's cat. That is why everyone is dying in the family mysteriously. And we need to do something about this. You know what? Put away. We have to atone the gods. If not, you and your daughter will follow suit.
We need to. It is even an honor to serve on behalf of Togwizavo, on behalf of the family. As for me, I am not ready to lose the large portion of land I have acquired at La Clevi Copper.
Oh, no. Kai.
I'm sorry. But you have to do this, okay?
God, if you have it.
Please don't send me away. What's happening to my kids?
Parti, met pas tout bon. Tout bejeja se penwe. Angono nginin mono. Awo baby. Manwula.
Oh, Kwanyara Shuya. On the page of the law, this practice was abolished. But in the face of tradition and the belief of my people, this has lived the test of time. And no one knows when this will be abolished. I was once a girl, full of dreams, laughter, and hope. I wanted to be someone like Honorable Jifa Gumashi. Alas, a girl like me had to pay for a sin I did not commit. I was brought here to save my family from being wiped away by the gods. But that did not make them immortals. Guess what? Mother died. And those elders who heard the voice of the gods died as well. Trokoshi is derived from two Ewe phrases. Tro, which means deity, and Koshi, which means slave. So Trokoshi system involves the dedication of a virgin to a deity as a form of atonement of sin committed by a family member. Can you imagine? I'm to pay for a sin I did not commit. In this shrine, we lost our voices, our freedom of movement, no access to education, no proper medical care. Even these young ones here lost control over their dignity, but no, we will not tolerate this any longer. It is time to dismantle this oppressive institution and create a future where all women are treated with love, respect, and dignity. Let us stand united against this injustice. Let us raise our voices and demand change. The practice of Trokoshi violates the dignity of many young girls in the Volta region, forcing them into slavery for a crime they did not commit, and denying them of their rights to education as guaranteed under Article 25 of Ghana's 1992 Constitution.
We must uphold Article 16, which prohibits slavery and forced labor, by holding shrine leaders accountable and protecting these vulnerable children. It is important to provide education and vocational training that will empower these girls to reclaim their futures and break free from the cycle of slavery. This abuse not only infringes on human rights, but also contravenes the Sustainable Development Goal 4, 5, and 16, which promotes education, gender equality, and justice. Now to you, law enforcement agencies. It is time to enforce the laws in our books, to our chiefs and elders in the community. Culture and tradition is evolving. We need to have a conversation. And to you, the chief priest, we need to choose compassion over this inhumane practice of injustice. And finally, to you men and boys with sisters, wives and mothers, this struggle belongs to us. So I'm inviting you and you to join me and Trokoshi entirely. By this declaration, Nyaponyonguvio Opofofoma. Nyawe ya mievolo, Bobo kama kwanu sere mianujo. Nyawe ya mievolo, Bobo kama kwanu sere mianujo.
Makafui from the Volta region, dealing with Trokosi for GMB 2024. Janet Ebenuka.
Okay. The energy of your fans is just reverberating in this audience.
All right, settle down. Settle down, let's get into it, please. Thank you.
Okay. At a point, I had to stop writing because those behind me, they were like, what a wow.
Should we give you the microphone? Should we give you the microphone to comment? Janet, let's go on.
Settle down. Please, let's settle down. Settle down. Okay, fantastic. Makafui, your entrance was spectacular. And Calm down. Okay. I could feel the emotions, the la lemulo. I could actually feel it. And it was long, but it was enriched with all the content from all the other aspects. And I think if there's anybody here who does not know what Trokoshi is, by now knows what it is. Having said that, you know, you said it yourself, that is now a law. But you see, such a culture deeply embedded in the tradition takes fierceness to uproot it. And as typically Makafui, you were a bit guarded. I didn't feel your fierceness as an advocate in uprooting this. So you know what? Much as I'm rooting for you and your fans are rooting for you, I think you did amazing. But if you need to go and fight this, you have to go with more energy, more power, and more fierceness to tackle it. Well done, sweetheart.
All right. Linda, we'll quickly come to you for your comments.
Makafui, congratulations. This is one of the reasons why I love GMB. We're able to throw lights on certain aspects of our culture that are not good, and also good ones, so that we can talk about it. And if we can all help to abolish some of them, we do. So thank you for bringing, shedding more light on this topic. But then, people had taken over the stage. You are the contestant, but you were lost at some point. In fact, I got confused. I was wondering where you were. You can't do that. The little girl, for instance, took the shine out of your show. It's your show. So next time, take charge and own it. Do you understand? You had too many people doing things on your behalf. All right? But well done. Congratulations.
Trust the judges. Makafui, please go backstage. Do we have our winner already? Well, we will determine that. Let's take a break. When we come back, the next three will be here. It is still GMB 2024.
Yes, we know you're very excited. A round of applause for yourselves. The excitement in the house is amazing, but you're still watching the grand finale of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024, and we're coming to you live from the National Theatre. And as always on Ghana's Most Beautiful, we have some amazing sponsors who always keep us going, and not just are they sponsoring, but they also join us right here when we're having the grand finale. So it's just right that we acknowledge their presence. And so joining us tonight from GB Foods, producers of Gino Products, we have Mr. David Aflu, General Manager. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. We have Stephen Buafo, Route to Market Director as well. Samuel Derry, who is a Sales Director. Walter Issa, Customer Service Director. And from Techno Ghana, we have Mr. Richard Yeboah, Marketing Manager for Techno. Mr. Daniel Opoku, Retail Manager for Techno. Kingsley Boabing, Regional Retail Manager. Mr. Emmanuel Dankwa, Creative Designs for Techno. And finally, Ms. Erekia Enchi, Head Digital Marketing and Public Relations for Techno. As we go on, we're going to acknowledge every single one of our sponsors right here. Now it's time to continue with the performances. And coming up next from the Greater Accra region, let's welcome Namele.
Ago, Akago, Ebenezer, Henny Yehoah, Keweba Shene, Nime, Name, Gadan Bebife, Ghana man bife, Yaheshiba mi nganye, Nimimbanya de umanye, you can jomo fair money one amele, Kebashe Hene Shene, Yasumona, Solomona, Koshikifona, Ibashe grand finale, Nikanwa Johnny. To the Paramount Chief of the Greater Accra region, His Excellency Ni Takite Kochuru II, all chiefs, Queen mothers and elders of the Greater Accra region. Abola Bomo Anawe be fame. Mr. and Mrs. Francis Hansen, Mr. and Mrs. Papo, Mr. Samuel and Kelson, CEO of Cogirl Clothing, all lovely staff, students and the headmistress of the Laboni Senior High School, all students and staff at the Happy Kids School, to the University of Professional Studies, Accra. My friends and family, Makola Kekaneshi will be fair, Imami me, Impapa me, Ikanimo adjoin your fame. Thank you all so much for your love, your prayers, your votes, and your support. Elders, apostles, pastors, and all lovely members of the Apostolic Church nationwide, God richly bless you. To all ministers, MPs, and DCEs of the Greater Accra region,
Thank you for your support, and I'm super grateful. The moment we have been waiting for is finally here. The grand finale of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. Nika ke gama shikpon gama no, belele gama shikpon gama no. And that is the same way I'm going to show you some unique cultural heritage of the people of the Greater Accra region, highlighting the essence of our strength and resilience. Ghana man be fair, Gadangwe be fair. Boninye fe, ninye wami keba she grand finale ne, nye fana ye heshibami, nye yano, nye fa oshiki, aha na mele, nye dalia, *713*13#. Allo, obanyo download the MG Reality app via Google Play Store, allo or Apple App Store. Kindly keep voting for Nameli, just as you have supported me and helped me come this far to the grand finale. Help me become Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024 by dialing the short code *713*13# on all mobile networks, or you can download the MG Reality app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Aninyele, ake gama shikpon, gama no. Niwa yano, niwa hamo fe mana liake lele gama shikpon, gama no. Ni mkonimi yeli bafe wo fe wono. Thank you, Nyachum, Min Danyeshi. To my lovely supporters, Team Na Amili, thank you. God bless you all for your votes and support.
Greater Accra, there lived a tradition, one through which our identity was found and passed, protection assured, and respect acquired. Our ancestors practiced this as a way to connect their children to their lineage, to their community and spiritual guardians. This tradition, unspoken of, is still prevalent in some parts of the Greater Accra region, including Adan and beyond. To our ancestors, it was more than just a tradition. It was their identity and legacy. But in this modern era of ours, what really is the essence of this tradition? Why do we need to tie ourselves to our ancestors with a tradition that does not just leave scars on our faces, but in our hearts and souls? Aren't our names enough?
Menem you for ni wo he ni won't be it is come it is shenyo it is shete it is shete feina sigmane ifo ni wo be kasida anu chole I be o he che no e for ha
e fell na pa
inu cho
ni no ni ngona njake wabawole namwale ejake namwale akegmene obana bifau atana yowa wake shida nita ahabo seso no kokome
inu to mini
eso no kokome esake wo fe kusunwe ni kasi yake sake wo gbalegbe
ipele ye bia ludu bana to mini form be fair for that gbalegbe ye gbe manu
tabi according to customs and tradition. We need to do the tribal march.
Please.
Wait, hold again. Oh, Chata. Chata, baba. Oh, hey, Chata. Oh, where can I bunkwe? Ah, what says she? Am yo? Nyawo. What says she? Oh, bless you. Nyawo. What says she? Oh, damn. Where do you buy? You are domo son. Ni papa Samoa. Ni papa Samoa. Bolé. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Nous tichi.
Nakaino, pepe nakaino.
O pomo de entende. Si nous abane asani wa kekusu ahwe.
Oh, bomi na ye ni anu no.
Eh, o musu gbo na o musu fa papa.
Oh, na bia mi o. begin your phone again.
Oh, begin Jim, mommy, ona. Jim, mommy, papa.
Atangba.
Before.
Atangba. O find him on bile. No fake swami o. Bang bile gbe han. Oh, come and need to hear. Come and not feel me. Not you, take your leg.
Papa. 10 years later, Namwale grew into a young girl, but was faced with the effects of this harmful tradition. Imagine being seen not for who you are, but for the scars you carry. Imagine not being able to embrace your own beauty. Just like Namwale, people with these scars grow up battling shame, loss of confidence, depression, discrimination, isolation. We ask ourselves, why? Why do we bear these scars? Hoping for a miracle. In our schools, we feel the presence of these scars. In our workplaces, we feel how deep they have cut into our skin, into our souls and hearts, leaving them bleeding without ceasing. "15 years later, this is the life of Namwale, who has grown into a young woman.
Oh my God, Madam will be taking her documents soon. Good morning, what do you want here?
Please, I'm here to apply for a job.
Can I have a look at the CV? Wow, impressive. Follow me to the boss. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
A young lady just stopped by, hoping to apply for the front desk of this company. This is her CV.
Okay. Wow. Good in communication. Software developer.
Of course.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's here.
Applying for a front desk position in my company with these marks on your face? This is so scary. Huh. You know, people like with these marks are believed to have some demonic spirits in them.
Really?
You want to work in my company with this your bad luck? No, never. You know, if you want some sort of a cleaning job or something, fine. But as a front desk person, no. Get out of here.
I'm sorry, madam.
Secretary, ensure she's out.
Let me help you out. Please, let's go.
Madam, please can't you do it?
I'm sorry.
And I'm a firstborn daughter from Abola in Kamashi. Achobo Namwale, Mimale, Bogbaloyagbe. A name of a reincarnator. So why these marks? Why such harmful tradition? These traditions do nothing but cause harm to us. Like infections, which includes tetanus. These affects the nervous system of the body and causes death. Even syphilis, where bacteria affect the bloodstreams of the body and organs of the body and causes death. In some instances, where it's performed on babies, they die just from the shock of the cuts because of this tradition. Why such harmful traditions? But Change is possible. It starts from education. Let us educate our communities on the long-term effects of this tradition, on its victims psychologically, medically, and even socially. Let us have conversations with our elders to teach them that tradition evolves and give them different perspectives on how we can identify ourselves and preserve our culture of people of the Greater Accra region. Strict legislations, yes, strict legislations to be made to protect the rights of individuals and even children, such that no one is made to undergo this kind of tradition. Let us come together as one people to say no to tribal marks. This is not dismissing our culture and identity. This is protecting our future from such harmful tradition. Who said that without such harmful tradition, that our identity is lost and thrown into the museum of history? Who said identity of the people of Greater Accra region is seen in our various diverse and beautiful culture and heritage, like our festivals, Tamahomowo, Asafotufiam, Kebabao Keke, Wanieni, our food delicacies, Komi, Keke Nakpakpako, Niko Nasabola Ikono Floya Fan, Ogbena. Ko ha mi teda ya fa no huma nua hwe no ni ma chobwake ganyon jimmy. Our beautiful dances and music. Nyele noko nye chami gome na me na no ni bocho. Hey, gamene. Go. Hey. 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 Aha. Joe. This is the Gome dance, a comical dance that also signifies that we are people from the Greater Accra region. Chami palogohu. Your phone, okay? Go. Gotta. Hey. Follow bene. Eh. Your phone, okay? Nyele noko. Ken kweboni inside here klama talene mie. Nyema ya ninjo klama dance. Nye chami bite. This is what identifies us as people from the Greater Accra region. But you know what? This was just a tip of the iceberg. Nyahawaya. Abamliamida, abamliamie, abamliamida, nibie yoto, bibiaboye oa, nibie yoto, bibiaboni chafele, kamena nibi, lomi unya. Ladies and gentlemen, Namele from the Greater Accra region. Chichitos momo keshiba kashima shidema yae. Shatao. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Namele. Thank you. Thank you so much. Namele from the Greater Accra region. And this is where we go over to the judges and take their comments on this beautiful performance on the effects of tribal marks. Judges, I'm coming to you, Jigbodi.
Okay, Namele. First, I would like to say thank you very much for Thank you very much for once again shedding light or basically exposing this topic. Because of what I get to do, I'm privileged to do on a day-to-day basis in coaching and consulting, I get to see this a lot. And this is the reality of the fact that young women are struggling today with what they had to deal with in the past. So this is a very important topic. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. What I liked about your performance was going through the chronology of life, how it started from being a baby all the way till the person got a job. I've seen it affect people's confidence. I've seen it get them into depression. I've seen it actually happen. So looking at it, I think you brought the reality to bear. The other thing I liked about it was, one, you brought the health impact, the medical impact, and the education impact. And more importantly, you brought the alternative identity in terms of the solution, bringing the solution to bear. And you delivered it well. So for me, I would say congratulations.
All right, now moving on to Auntie Linda. Auntie Linda, can we have your comments?
Mele, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think your delivery was good. Everything the body says, I agree, but there's also another side of it. Sometimes I feel that as a people, we do not appreciate what we have. I mean, what you have talked about, some of them have health implications, no doubt, because of the way it's done. There's blood involved and all of that. That aside, sometimes we should appreciate our culture and own it. Not everything that we do is bad. Some have problems, no question about that. But I feel that sometimes we throw it away because somebody has told us this is better. So I think that we should always have a balance. However, all the points you raised are on point. I think your delivery was good. So basically, you were narrating the story, and then eventually you showed up. It was good. We just missed you along the way, though. I felt that we should have seen more of you. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
A round of applause one more time for Namele from the Greater Accra region. And now moving on, we're going to the Ashanti region. Okay, let's welcome Efriye.
Hello everyone, I'm Efriye, proudly representing the Ashanti region in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful. I would like to say a very big thank you to my kin, Asante Hine Otumfo Seiti Tosumino, Nana Ochemfo Dwe Champon, our Tosumiensa, Nana Machineboa, Nana Ampim Edisei, the Zealous Media, Amana de Chef Fraternity, Team Efriye, Yasan to our old girl, Twame Magazine. May God richly bless each and every one of you for supporting me to reach this far. Tonight, join me as I take you through the only region with the golden stool. I have more in store for you, so let's keep on voting to the short code *713*13#, or you can download the MG Reality app on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Please show your love through your support by voting and also your prayers.
Nanana mabusma diasa okaya we. Inso abotai. Ehomani nya. Nananom. Some nananom can't tambojia. Mushishem namofanchawon. When someone invokes the gods of the land and curse in the Ashanti region, it's known to be a very harmful traditional practice. And it leads to a whole lot of harm. And death is what you're about to witness.
Ehu. Papa ya rune. Ehu. Wakwabadia. Ehu. Wakwabadia. Ehu. Dia nena. Ehu. Dia nena. Ehu. Papa ya rune. Ehu. Papa ya rune. Ehu. Wakwabadia. Ehu. Wakwabadia. Ehu. Dia nena. Ehu. Dia nena. Ehu. Papa ya rune. Ehu. Papa ya rune. Ehu. Wakwabadia. Ehu.
dying. And I'm dying. Look at my stomach. And I'm dying. But it's full of worms and I'm dying. And the place have revoked this curse on me. And I'm dying.
We have to go to the priestess. That might improve your chances of finding favor among the gods. Let's go to the shrine.
Chiame. Bisa on se on kwaso.
Oba feni.
Minana.
Sade na nasia no. Ewie. Wona monemo. Mama ne.
Minana. Manentuna Nenim say, we are here to revoke the curse of this young man.
Manentuna na say, he will be made to carry a brass basin.
Osafata.
With a white cloth. A white cloth. A white cloth. White cloth. Snap. Ice and sardine. A sword. A sword. A sword. A sword.
And one, Nana. And one. Nana, breo.
A sword. A white fowl. Fowl. A white fowl. Fite.
Hey.
Ice. Akabako. Any denture more. Chiame. First one no call. First one. First
Minana.
Abranse na ye nyomo nsem. Odi afia kasase no. Watumra.
Nana breo.
Ya ye gyo si ye apaye.
And one.
Ensa.
Piao. Yes, we and why are Jamie Nana being here?
Nana no mabus media samokaya way.
Yeah.
Abo time. Inuya. Ne woman. Nana no me saman for. Samona no body akanta mo a. Munshishem. Na mu hu omobo.
Nana breo. Yes. And this ordeal could not save your life because our priestess couldn't say a word. Go with your ship. Go. Go with your ship.
Hey, Nanaba.
Nana no mind apaye no.
Koko.
I believe to suffer from spiritual affliction, including protruding stomach, mental illness, swollen legs, and death.
Me de ne kɔkɔɔ so sɛnka aban mu menanimfoɔ ɛnhyɛ m'asɛm yi na ɔmo nka bi ma me nanso anuanom ɔmo to asɛm no agyegye mu yɛ no toro kaa ɛna ne deɛ mebɔɔ ne dua. I never wanted him to die. I have killed my own friend. I can't live with this guilt. No.
Two lives has been lost in a day, all because of an act of justice. My people, wouldn't you like to change this narrative? Even if you don't want to, I would want to change this narrative. The law courts of Ghana, you should handle cases professionally, without fear or favor, bribery, and corruption. If everyone's cases is handled with fair judgment, no one will even think of harming his or her brother. Again, if you can't even forgive, look up to God, because God forgives you all your sins. Diabo is a very harmful traditional practice. And do not indulge yourself in this act. Do not indulge yourself in this act.
Hey. Adeya me hwehwe ya me hu die. Me ye sure sa akosua manua na afa ade. Me kwana me bisa no aka kwa me ko ni die wo. Asemesi me ade asem. Shane waka. Wasem mu ne ho. Ade na akwafa ye, ode na akwafa ye. Wu bisa me anya sa. So wo say atwa me mpo a, say me fine, wo so wo fine na nanom na bedi asema mai. Me friend na nanom ne atwa me de mumbra. My head.
So let me ask you, do you want to kill your sister?
No, I just did that to scare her, for her to say the truth.
Hey, we don't joke with the gods of the land, though. Hey. We don't joke with the gods of the land. Go and settle your issues and make up.
Okay, Nana.
If you cannot, let me come in.
Okay, Nana.
Go and settle your cases.
Okay, thank you, Nana. I don't want anybody to die.
No. Please, let's engage and educate our people on the harmful effects of Chiabo. should make us. It shouldn't break us. Our traditions should give us life. It shouldn't kill us. Mesdames, voici.
And that is a free from the Ashanti region. Ashanti region's very own. Talking about the effect of curses. Okay, thank you very much. Now over to our judges. Janet, what are your comments?
Every year.
Auntie Janet.
Asante kotokonono. Menana, you've done well. So today I saw another aspect of a free. I was actually looking for you, and I thought you were the fetish priestess. Oh. And then I saw the eyeshadow. I said, okay, this is a free. Well done. You know, the core essence of what you delivered today was about justice denied or justice delayed. And I thank you for bringing that to the forefront. I was not aware of this, so thank you very much for the education and information. I thought it was tackled very well. Various dramatizations. Sometimes the stage was a little bit too noisy, so I was struggling to hear that. But I think that if our law courts and the role that the chiefs play and the traditional elders in the society play in providing justice instantly, fast, without any hitches, I think this will go away. Yes. So it's about seeking justice, and we have a role to play in that, in the courts and in the traditional courts, the law courts and the traditional courts. Yes. Well done, Waya dear.
Thank you. And now moving on to Auntie Linda. Can we have your comments?
Yes, a free. All right, so for me, it took a while to understand what you were doing. It was long. Eventually, I got it, but it took quite some time. So you're basically talking about curses. Yes. But today, even the pastors are cursing. But I think that forgiveness. I think that if we preach that enough, it will go a long way to curb this. The truth is that even in our churches, as I said earlier, you have the pastors even cursing their colleague pastors and so on and so forth. So we are not seeing examples of that forgiveness that we're preaching, you know. But I think that if we keep talking about it, hopefully it will help. I don't know whether it will go away. The other thing too is speedy adjudication of cases. Because if somebody takes another to court and it's going to take 4 or 5 years before they get a judgment, and they can go to Nana somebody and get a judgment instantly. Yes. You see, so we all have a role to play. Yes. At the same time, I think that let's keep preaching. Let's keep preaching forgiveness. But also the Bible says a curse without cause will not hold. So if you haven't done anything wrong, the curse hopefully will not touch you. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, judges. One more time, let's do it for a free representing the Ashanti region. All right, now we're down to the final contestant. And from the Savannah region, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Titiaka.
Bange kange nubunumuba kange I bremanyo analonga kade moko churundin and tansame kake. Indeed, with unity lies strength. This unity, your votes and your prayers has brought us this far, and finally today is the grand finale. We've got tonight to prove to the entire world that this year's Ghana's most beautiful crown must go to the Savannah region. Thank you so much for your support. Alhamdulillah, we've made it this far from day one, and now we are at the grand finale. And guess what? This is not the end of the journey. Please, we still need your votes, your prayers, and your support to finally make this dream a reality. I would like to extend my profound gratitude to Jira Yegbonwura Bikunutu Jowu Swale the First. Jira, may they say. Savannah region Babubur Nabur Chekake, Savannah region MPs, DCEs, Savannah Regional Minister, to the former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Samuel Abu Jinapo, Dr. Clifford Brymer, and everyone supporting Titiaka. Thank you so much for your support, and I really appreciate it. To the students and staff of the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA Law School, to the students and staff of Kumasi Academy and Pentecostal Academy, to all members of APEC, to all lawyers in the Savannah region, thank you so much for your support, and I'm truly grateful to you all. I would like to express my deepest sense of appreciation to the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Nuhu Sheributu. Thank you so much for your prayers and support, and may Allah richly bless you. Kachakpanana, Asan Kushunga, Akamane Lakuma Sherbe, Unvotan Titiaka, Asan Kushun. To Team Titiaka, my family, friends, and loved ones, thank you so much for your support, and may God richly bless you. To get Savannah region its first ever Ghana's most beautiful crown, please dial *713*13# or download the MG Reality app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store to vote for Titiaka. Explore the Savannah region with me tonight. Thank you so much. Asan Kushum. Yes, we can.
The great ancestor of the Gonjas, carrying a message from the heavens to guide my people. Kajakwanana abore shungma aita aboya mbasakama anfa. In the hearts of the Savannah region lie the cries of a young girl whose childhood is not a time of laughter or learning, but it counts down to a life she never chose. A child marriage ceremony unfolds.
My son, today is a great and beautiful day. I am super excited and so proud of you. Yes, as I give you my only beautiful and ever gorgeous daughter for you and to give you to marriage. My son, I bless you with the blessings of my forefathers and ancestors. Please, bring me my joy, my daughter, to a new husband.
Alela, remember, your husband is always right. I have taught you how to cook and clean. Don't go and embarrass me, okay? Go to your new home, my daughter.
this girl. I want it. You.
Sold to a buyer so bold and old, yet told that all will be well. But unlike the promise, all is yet to be well. Betrayed by her father and forsaken by her mother, she is sentenced to a life trauma with her dying dreams of becoming a lawyer at the corner. Yes, she became a bride, forced to share her bed with a man as old as her father. Is it marriage without consent? Is it consent if the consent is not of her own? Is it a home if she doesn't feel at home? Please help me. Please help me. Get up, dear one. Bangi biya min baba kajak banana mabrana me or mananam jaber. Bangi biya min baba kajak banana mabrana me or mananam jaber. Alala, this cannot be your destiny. How can a child raise a child? 10 million innocent girls globally face this harsh reality, according to the 2021 UNICEF report. The Ghana Statistical Survey in 2021 reveals that 79,733 girls in Ghana, aged 12 to 17, are married, with the Savannah region having the second largest percentage of 10.9%. Many families, under the guise of tradition, see child marriage as a rite of passage. Immediately the girl sees her first period. They also see it as a way of preserving their family honor and preventing promiscuity. This act not only violates the human rights of a child, as outlined in international and local frameworks, but also exposes the child to health risks during pregnancy and childbirth, leading to a high rate of infant and maternal mortality. This also disrupts the education of the child, perpetuating the cycle of gender inequality, limiting girls' roles to that of wives and mothers. Some of these victims migrate to the south to seek for greener pastures after being neglected by their husbands. Even though the Children's Act 1998 under Section 14 prohibits the marriage of a child, this act still rears its ugly hairs in our communities. And this must end now. We can end this through public education on the importance of educating the girl child, on the rise of the girl child, and also the effects of child marriage, through organizing workshops, community engagements, among others. Of course, the law has a role to play. Laws against child marriage should be strengthened and their culprits punished in order to deter others from doing same. Free legal provisions and free legal services, it plays a vital role to ensure that these victims get justice. The implementation of empowerment and vocational trainings will ensure that poverty will be eradicated, since this is a key cause of child marriage. Remember technology? Of course, it has a role to play. With technology, We can develop mobile apps that would help send confidential reports of cases to the law enforcement agencies to ensure that there is action. The government, NGOs like Girls Not Bride, individuals, traditional and religious leaders, the media, and law enforcement agencies are championing this cause. But with our collective efforts, we can achieve greater heights. This fight is not just about ending child marriage. It's about getting the futures of the girls back and ensuring that there is access to education and breaking the chains of gender inequality. In accordance with SDG 4 and SDG 5, securing a brighter future for our girls. It is time to let the lessons of our past light our path to a brighter tomorrow. A tomorrow where the girl child is freed from the grip of child marriage, where her dreams will not be shattered. A tomorrow where education of the girl child will be prioritized and her limitless potentials unleashed. A tomorrow as bright as the stars. Tomorrow begins today. Ngbangi biya mimbaba kejak menana, mabrana me wor menana tiaber. Ngbangi biya mimbaba kejak menana, mabrana me wor menana tiaber. Ngbangi makuboyande no kunta sakma. Stand with us, take action, and end child marriage now. Asakushu. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. What a way to climax this segment. Titiaka from the Savannah region. Ladies and gentlemen, can you calm down so we hear from our judges? All right, judges. Janet, I'm coming to you. What are your comments? And she gets a standing ovation. Okay, let's listen to our judges. Janet, kindly take it away.
Titiaka.
Yes, please.
You make me proud.
Thank you.
As a proud mama.
Thank you.
You know, we live for the magic of the moments like this on Ghana Most Beautiful. The dramatization, the little girls and boys, the horse at the entrance, the singing. I wish I understood your song better. I didn't understand the song, but even the emotions with which you sang the song made me somehow resonate with what was going on the stage. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And having the final say for the segment, Auntie Linda, let's have your comments.
Aiko. You believed in what you were saying. So you took us along the journey.
Thank you.
I felt the anger in you.
Thank you.
And I got angry myself just by looking at you and the way you were presenting. You gave facts. You even projected data on the screen for us to see. You suggested ideas that can help. You talked about education, empowerment, social media, protecting whistleblowers, and others. You have done very, very, very well. Congratulations.
All right, Titiaka from the Savannah region, you can go backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is it for the first round for this segment. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's still acknowledge the presence of some dignitaries, and from Unilever Ghana, we have Mr. Elvis Chumesi, brand manager for Pepsodent, and also our friends from Enapa and Heaven. We have Muchandani, who is managing director of Heaven and Enapa, also from Textiles Ghana Limited, producers of GTP. We have Georgina Mensah, head of marketing, Emmanuel Debra, sales director, Ruben Sam, marketing manager, Joseph Engman, finance manager, Edmond Kujo, finance manager. All right. And so Techno says that it's a big night, it's a great night. And in the spirit of showing you some love, they have some goodies under your seats. And so if you can kindly look under your seats to see if you can find a goodie. Okay, when you find it, kindly raise it. Okay, just raise it up, raise it up. Okay, congratulations. Oh, that's a lot of boxes. Thank you so much, Techno. Okay, a lot of you up there. Let's see if you have some boxes as well, some goodie boxes. Okay, all right, that is from Techno. And tonight, not only are we bringing you our ladies, we have some good musicians also passing through. But one more time, let me hear it. Who is winning GMB 2024? Who is winning? All right, I love this. Our audience, you are amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Enam. And of course, our ladies as well. Oh, they look absolutely stunning in the GTP Dayborn collections. Oh, absolutely stunning. Oh. All right, Cookie. Okay, kindly turn on your microphone. Okay. Well, this is a part of the show that is very crucial.
Am I on? Yeah.
Yes, you are, darling.
I'm back.
All right, let's go.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so this is where our contestants will be picking up some questions and they have to answer. This is where thinking on your feet comes to play, and we're about to test their intellect on social issues, and the questions can come from any angle. So ladies, I'm hoping you're ready. Just relax.
All right.
Take it very easy. Listen attentively and then answer. Cookie?
Yes. So shall we have the table? They have to pick numbers to answer the questions. So let's get ready for that one. But we do hope that you're still voting. Voting lines have not been closed. Are you voting?
Yes, indeed.
Hopefully you are.
Okay.
And
so
it makes a difference. Yes, Anissa.
This is what we call our very first contestant.
Okay.
And that is Pepra from the Eastern region. But even before she picks her question, she has a message from her fans, her family, right to her this evening. And so let's take a look at that message. When we come back, it is Pepra answering her question.
Pepra abayo no wa wotre wanted to ye wo suban wo odomani penina Pepra akola no ne ho kekayo ne ho nyoma nyina o ye kire se oye ohima na dachi bigibisi ne ohima. Pepra has got all the qualities to be crowned as Ghana's most beautiful. Pepra is an achiever. She's an innovative girl. Pepra is an ambitious person who goes for whatever she desires. She's hardworking and determined to succeed. Her goal is empowering children with health conditions or health issues. So I entreat all Ghanaians to vote Pepra for Ghana's most beautiful.
All right, Pepra, so pick up your question number and open it. Let's see the question number you have.
But one.
Question number 1. But also, even before that, let's acknowledge Pepra from the Eastern region. Her outfit, by the way, is part of the latest new style collection from GTP named Daybon Collection. And this is a design inspired by Wednesday Bonds, who are known to be fashionable. That is just by the way, if you're wondering. Okay, now let's get into your question, Pepra. Your question says, and listen attentively. As more women take up leadership roles in politics, share with us 3 most important qualities a woman should possess to lead effectively, especially in traditionally male-dominated sectors.
Thank you very much for the question. Can I please have the question again?
That's fine. Pepra, your question one more time. As more women take up leadership roles in politics, share with us 3 most important qualities a woman should possess to lead effectively, especially in traditionally male-dominated sectors. Are we good to go?
Yes.
Take it away.
Thank you very much for the question once again. In leadership, women must possess 3 qualities. 1, empathy. It is very important for women to have empathy because there are so many things going on around the world, and if we do not have empathy, a lot of things are going to be overlooked. And 2, a woman should be able to multitask. Multitasking is very crucial because in traditional settings, you would have parents, you have children, you have things being taken care of and all of that. So it's very important to have that multitasking quality. And then the last thing is that a woman should be able to really empower other people. Being a role model, it means that you have to be able to empower others, be able to give everything that you have from yourself in order to be able to inspire other people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pepra from the Eastern region. All right, Pepra, you can go backstage. Cookie, over to you.
All right, coming up will be Era. But before she comes up, she's got messages from her family, friends, and loved ones. Let's take a look.
My name is Apia Bento Shila, the big sister of Emmanuel Abisa Simons, with a stage name, Era. With the family at large, we are not surprised of her being in this competition. When she completed Sewakesi Girls Senior High School, we wanted her to do law, but she said no, she wants to do fashion designing. As a family, we were not much happy about this. Insults from places came, but she stood on the ground and still said she wants to do this course. For now, we could see she has really achieved what she wanted to do.
All right, and she's here for her question, and what she's wearing is also from GTP. It is the latest Adipa Dumas collection, and it's available at any accredited retailer nationwide. All right, young lady, please pick your question.
Number 6.
All right, question number 6. If you're ready, please pay attention. All right, please count me down so she can hear. Era, as the Ghanaian elections draw near, What 3 social issues do you feel are most pressing in our community, and how should they influence voting decisions?
Please, can I get a question again?
The question again. All right. Kindly calm me down. Kindly calm me down so she can hear. As the Ghanaian elections draw near, what 3 social issues do you feel are most pressing in our community, and how should they influence voting decisions?
Most pressing issues and how they should. Okay. Thank you for the question. I think that some of the most pressing issues right now that Ghana is facing is galamsey. This is causing a whole lot of problems with our water bodies and basically our lives. And secondly, there are a lot of protests for a country to move on and to do great. There's a lot of peace that we need, and so because of the galamsey, now we are not at peace. And so if we do something about the galamsey, peace will be seen, and then the elections could go well. And then the most pressing issues, the last one is educating our people, because now we choose our leaders based on the fact that they give us something small, and then we vote for them. I think the people should be more learned about why we are voting for somebody, the better policies, the good policies about economic and our social lives. That is how we should use them and vote. Thank you.
Pepra, thank you very much. Ira, I beg your pardon. Thank you so much. You can go backstage for the next contestants to come pick a number.
Absolutely. And now we're moving to the voter region. And Makafui has a message from her loved ones. So let's take a look.
Yo mendo go na voter region. Apenigba enye miato togbe ajonungaga amenya fiti atolia. Dahone Aflawo Fiadofa, Ghana, Togo, Benin. President of Aflawo Traditional Council and President of the Forum of Kings, Sheikhs, Sultans, and Traditional Rulers of Africa. Yatefe Aroji Odokogolo Elabena, Ghana's most beautiful beauty pageant, Galeji. Alabemiavi Makafui, Ejagbagbaka Kakado Grand Finale. Azo Ado Nyewu Bavi Unchu Kwa Bavi Nyongzi Pemia Jagbagba Wagachofia Kuku Agbova Ape. Yatobio Glendaribe Ahiakpati Makpatubo Tubejeja Sepenwe Eyenu Isenama America Mahonena Monsieur Senamia Vao Alo vota toube miawe nye Ghana patugbeawo eyata afisi afiwo pavinele ne Ghana nyegbaji o abloti o jagba na dako na Makafui. Let's start 7 1 3 star 1 3 hashiji alaba Makafui na ga chofia kuku sile miasia atro gbova fe akpenami.
And Makafui, that's some good encouragement coming in for you. But what you're wearing is the latest Ahonfe collection inspired by flowers, now available at any accredited retailer nationwide. And obviously, it's from GTP. Now, Makafui, kindly pick your question number and let's get to business. Kindly open it.
Question number
5.
Question number 5. And Makafui, kindly listen attentively. Your question says, voting is a fundamental right in any democracy. What role do you believe women can play in educating their communities about the importance of voting and active participation in elections?
Thanks for the question, but can you please repeat it?
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Makafui, your question one more time. Voting is a fundamental right in any democracy. What role do you believe women can play in educating their communities about the importance of voting and active participation in elections? Are we clear?
Yes, please. Thank you very much for the question. So, the role that a woman can play in election is advocating and making sure what she is advocating about brings peace to the society, and also explaining the importance of election to the community, and making sure they also take part in it as well, and the importance of it. Thank you.
All right, Makafui, thank you so much. You can go backstage. Cookie, over to you.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on to the next contestant. Namele from the Greater Accra region is coming. But before she does, she also has a message from her friends and loved ones.
Ndomosu stulena gadang bi efe na ake wanshi na amele kono ene huta ke ja hu ni ngene gbene no e ashe na agbeta dromo na waka wasolimo petemple ba piale okwa wule denye yekunu e haga dangbe fe non yo mi ji nye me game wonyo mene nye kwa ni na amele shene ni agame wo ba nu nye fi o wo to mo sumu ncho ni awo to akako ye nu yi na amele nyumbo ajo osu so gadangbe fe nshi okono aka huta ka she no she
na amele and all students of Laboni Senior High School is a delight. One of our best, one of our finest. Now, the heart of Laboni Senior High School go all out for you. To the public, Na is the best. And this year's crown is for Na. As we wish her well, I advise that we would all vote for Na Amele as Ghana's most beautiful 2024. Na, we wish you well. Na, all the best. Na, all the way.
All right. Namele is here on stage. Anita, you both are wearing the same fabric, right?
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, what Namele is wearing is also part of the latest collection, Adipaduma's collection from GTP, available nationwide. But sweetheart, you need to pick your number.
2. Number 2.
Okay. All right. Please calm down so she can hear her question. Namele, now imagine a scenario where two political factions in your community are at odds and violence seems imminent. As a leader, how would you use your influence to prevent conflict and foster dialogue?
Thank you very much for the question. I believe political parties are to participate in elections and make campaigns and help people choose wisely for a leader to take over the country and govern the country. And so in instances where due to two political parties there is violence, I advise that there will be civic education, that the people of the country and the citizens and youth will be educated on the importance on how to choose wisely for a political party and how to ensure that they don't let whatever violence is going on around them destroy the peace we can have and make in the country. So let us think together as one people and choose right for the country. Thank you.
Namale, thank you very much. You may go backstage. Shall we have the next contestant, Anita?
Absolutely, Cookie. And coming up next is Efriye from the Ashanti region. She has a message from her loved ones.
Asante man. Nana otumfo osei tutu otosumienu. Eyamode share Efriye ntini yejina ha sei. Sese ya poko na pa kudru finance. Wo se ye de enkunimde ne bafi. Na se ye betimi a ejina moso, ejina yeso, ejina Ghana man so, ejina Asante man so, ejina kuma woman fo nyina so. Ana ye betimi de enkunimde na ba. Na se be ya ye betimi de enkunimde na ba no. Ye hia wo vote, ye hia me vote, ye hia ye nyina ye vote. Process na ye di vote ni enie. Star 713 star 13 hash. Na o wa follow from no. Ana se ubetimi a download the TV3 reality app no. Na wa hwe Efriye na wa vote ama no. E ma ye ni mungu ase Asante man ye dom.
Yes. What you are here. Ma Efriye. Asante man. Any cool man was say again you must to see. Every cool man was Asante man. You can was they were Asante man. So I'm sure it was. Oh my, I said that my man, I said that was also. I said there was one and I said I'm sure the town I was here at grand finale. I'm saying I'm what do you have to do with the you know the butcher the bone out of present. I want you to go and walk out Efriye, say I'm Mishakma, Sani Cassier Toso, Sani Pedia Toso, one mass and many people that morning. And he said, you are as a brother before, that is Virginia Bassett.
All right, Efriye, let's get right into your question. But even before that, the fabric you're wearing is the latest Amofa collection inspired by flowers and now available at any accredited retailer nationwide. Now, Efriye, kindly pick up your question. Let's find out the number you have. Please open it for me. What number do you have?
Number 3.
Okay. Question number 3 says, and Efriye, kindly listen attentively. Women political leaders often face unique challenges, such as balancing political work with family life. How would you personally navigate this challenge to excel in both your professional and personal life?
Thank you, Anita. So, with political and being a woman at the same time, you need to balance. And first of all, you have to prioritize by setting boundaries with time you have to spend with your family and the time you have with your work. And again, with your time, you have to bring in everything that it takes to plan. When you plan as a woman, everything you do goes well, Anita. Yes. And
all right, Efriye.
So
thank you. You're not done? Okay, kindly proceed.
And again, you have to also network. You have to bring up your network games and also be someone's mentor. And with that, you put in a lot of work to impress your people. And also you have to take care of yourself as a woman. Thank you.
Are you done? Efriye, is that it?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you so much, Efriye. You can go backstage. Over to you, Cookie.
All right. That leaves us with Titiaka from the Savannah region. Shall we have Titiaka? We hope that you are still voting. As you are cheering for your favorites, we hope that you are still voting. Voting hasn't closed yet, so please make sure that you do the needful. All right.
Your elegant and courageous portrayal of our culture has the identity, value, and philosophy of Ghana and the source of our region. You put your best foot forward to demonstrate that culture is so much more than singing, costumes, and dancing. You have placed the identity of Savannah region firmly among the unique patchwork quilt that makes our nation so beautiful. That is the essence of Ghana Most Beautiful. I pray that you shine more brightly among the worthy stars striving for the crown to become the face of Ghana Most Beautiful. Remember that our whole community is rooting for you. In our eyes, you are already a queen, and it is time for the world to see that too. Titiaka, ebore mamfso. Mbanyibo alhormaso, ebore bufso. Yesuminye.
Hi, Titiaka. I just want to tell you how incredibly proud I am of everything you are accomplishing, both as a law student and now on your journey to becoming a queen in the beauty pageant world. Balancing law school and pursuing your passion isn't easy, but you are doing it with so much grace and determination. I've seen the way you work hard, and that same strength is going to shine through on that stage during the finals. Remember, being the queen is more than the crown. It's about confidence, intelligence, and lifting others, all of which you do so effortlessly. Know that I'm rooting for you every step of the way, and you have my full support as you chase this incredible dream. And always know that you've made us proud. Best of luck.
And Titiaka is here. She is wearing the exclusive Adepa Dumas collection, only available at the GTP retail shop in Osu. So if you want this very one, it is available only in Osu. Thank you very much. All right, Titiaka, let's see which question you have. Which number?
Number 4.
All right. I'll read out question number 4. Thank you so much. All right. Ghana has seen significant strides in women's participation in governance, but it has not been an easy ride for them. As a young leader, would you encourage the next generation of women to continue to become active participants in governance?
Thank you so much for the question. I'll start by saying that in the chest of a woman, not only lies the extension of the breast or a feeble heart, but a flaming desire to possess and use power. And this power lies with us as women. I would encourage the next generation of women to take part in governance because they have it all and they've got what it takes. In fact, just recently, the law has made provisions for more women to take part in government. Per the passage of the Affirmative Action Bill. For instance, this bill states that 30% of women in parliament should be selected to ensure that they will participate in our governance by the Speaker of Parliament. If not this, what else do we want? Taking Rwanda as a critical example, Rwanda has a lot of women taking part in its governance and in parliament. And we can all tell how far Rwanda has gone. As the cleanest city in Africa and more, Ghana can do same. To all the ladies out there is no limitation to your power. You have a say in our governance. You have to participate in our governance to ensure that the laws made and policies taken in our country will also have women at heart. If we don't have any woman in parliament, who do we expect to do this? So I'll tell every woman out there, do not let anyone discourage you. Identify yourself, and if you have the passion to lead, go for it. But when you get there, don't forget to help other ladies to reach that particular feat as well. So extend a helping hand to the younger generation as well to continue your legacy. Asankushu. Thank you.
Okay, so there we have it. Titiaka from the Savannah region taking our last question for the night. Thank you very much. Anita.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be a tough one.
What a night.
Yeah.
What a night.
It's going to be a tough one.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, all too soon.
Yes, indeed.
Our GMB Queen 2023's reign is almost coming to an end, but Queen Salom has a message for all of us.
Ago negana duko, ever duko, the Our Mafia of Anglo, all chiefs and queen mothers in the Volta region. Amuganta matokata, many ba nami. It is with immense pride and a heart overflowing with gratitude that I stand before you tonight, reflecting on my journey as Ghana's most beautiful 23. This past 1 year has been a tapestry woven with vibrant immersion of personal growth and unwavering dedication to the cause I hold dear. Ghana's most beautiful is not just a pageant, but a platform where women are empowered, cultures are celebrated, and the issues that matter to our nation are advocated for. Walking into the footsteps of my past queens from all 16 regions of Ghana who have done immensely well. I knew from the moment I was crowned, my reign will not just be a beautiful title, but a story which will be told in time, because it took Volta region 11 years to exude this crown again. My reign as Ghana's most beautiful has been a transformative journey, one that has shaped me into the woman I am today. I have learned the power of resilience, the importance of empathy, and the strength that comes from embracing my cultural roots. Giving back to my society, my team and I embarked on various projects under the Say Yes to Education Foundation. In November, my team and I went to Launchima MA Basic School to donate some relief items to them since they were affected by the dam spillage, Kankesi, Techno, and Ecozoil. In December, my team and I partnered with an internet-famous blogger, Kobiche, to create awareness on road safety in Medina Market. In January, my team and I went to the Islamic Basic School, where we educated the children on the importance of education to every child's development. In February, my team and I collaborated with AT Ghana, where we donated educational items to schools in the Volta region, which has been greatly affected by the dam spillage. In April, we donated detergents, soaps, and many others to the children's ward at Sacred Heart Hospital at Abo. In May, which is World Menstrual Awareness Month, we educated young girls on menstrual hygiene at Glikpome MA Basic School. In June, we launched our project Say Yes to Education. In July, we went to Lugokope Basic School in the Akashi district, where we educated the students on the importance of having vocational skills in the 21st century. In August, we went to Ave Postmonu and Kpeduhe Basic School, where we educated the students on soft and digital skills. In September, I partnered with Access Bank on their project, a Sandal More project, which aims to provide over 20,000 sandals to deserving students. As I stand here tonight, my heart overflows with gratitude for the opportunity to serve as Ghana's most beautiful. I am humbled by the support I have received from my friends, family, my Neho fans, Techno, and the Johnson Todd Foundation, and the entire nation. I am inspired by the resilience and determination of the women who have come before me. And I am filled with hope for a brighter future, where every Ghanaian woman has the opportunity to thrive and contribute to our nation's progress. Thank you, Volta region. Thank you, Ghana, for this incredible journey. May we continue to work hand in hand, building a future that is beautiful and vibrant as the land we call home. Neho.
Let's welcome our reigning queen, Queen Salom, to give us her final wave. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Queen Salom as she gives us her final wave. She's done incredibly well, impacting lives not just in her region, but across the country. And her reign has been a beautiful one. Congratulations, Queen Salom. But in a few minutes, she will be handing over to another deserving queen. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do better. A round of applause for Salom. Thank you so much, Salom. You can go backstage. What a night it's been so far. A very, very good night. But our ladies have been answering some questions. We'll go over to our judges and find out their comments on all 6 of them, starting from Judge Janet.
Hello. Ghana most beautiful. Ayodri. Because it's a combination of beauty and brains, isn't it? The beauty we've seen, the brains we've seen to a certain extent, but this interview session, there was one standout. I must say, apart from the last one, I will not mention the name because you're all going to scream. Apart from Titiaka, who did it for me, it was obvious that she had researched. All the others were tackling these key issues from the periphery, without going in depth, without titillating us to understand and find real solutions, because all the questions you asked were pertinent questions of today. So it's not out of the blues. They should have expected it. So I was a little bit disappointed by them, except Titiaka. Titiaka, well done.
All right. And so judges, kindly keep it brief for us, slightly brief. All right, Jibody, let's come to you. Okay. Okay. Can you please calm down so we can hear our judges? No. Just hold on, please. Hold on with all of that. Chigwadi, please go ahead.
Anyway, before I say anything, Anita and Cookie, as usual, you guys look resplendent.
Ooh, that's another one for us. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Jibody.
thank
you so much.
Okay, so overall, I think it's been a great show. It's been a great season in all, and it's been a great show tonight. And I think we are all, between everything we've seen tonight, I think there's been some key standouts that we need to recognize. And one of the people, honestly, that has really caught my attention tonight with an engaging performance has been Titiaka.
Okay, please calm it down for us. Please, especially those behind the judges, please calm it down. Judges, briefly, can we just wrap up so we go to the next
because
segment?
we are making comments about the entire program, I want to share that for me, one of the things that caught my attention was the vivid picture she painted during her performance, the storytelling, the message was clear, the delivery was standout, and she gave an exceptional performance. I believe some of the other young ladies, such as Peprana, Mele, and Makafui, also came with strong performances following. But the standout, vocal variety, performance variety, delivery, facts, knowledge, I think we all agree that there's one standout.
All right.
And let's do that.
Thank you. Linda, so the question and answer segments, real quickly, what are your thoughts?
All right, so Ghana's most beautiful, we know that we look out for knowledge and culture, command over your local language. Intellect is key also. Because as a young woman these days, you can be called at any time to have a discussion. You will not be prepped. You will need to speak and rise to the occasion. So we are not looking for somebody who's going to carry this brand and not be able to speak at events. It's not every time you're going to be scripted. There are times you will not, and you must be able to engage the people. So I think they all attempted. Pepra made a good effort. Era veered off completely. Makafui was off track. Now Mele also came in pretty strong. Afriye made an attempt. Titiaka, no doubt, carried the evening.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, all judges. We'll take a break. When we come back, the show continues.
Wait, from West Africa, my name is DJ Faculty.
All right. Thank you. If you can settle down so we get quickly into it. We need to go. We need to crown our queen. So please settle down, especially those behind the judges. Settle down so we can do this. Thank you. Anita, let's get straight into it.
All right, and so we're starting from the 5th position or 5th runner-up. But even before that, let's also acknowledge the designers who have put together their costumes quickly. Era is wearing an outfit made by Milike Garments, Free Kifi Clothing, Titiaka Sam's Collection, Makafui Sam's Collection, Namele Limat Couture, Pepra Mr. Kel's GH Makeup by Black Cherry GH Hair by Lee J Looks, Grooming by Claire Spa, Exotic Modeling Agency for the catwalk, which shouts going out to Richard as well. Now our 5th position, our 6th position, by the way, that is our winner for that particular one. We'll be getting a cash prize of 2,000 Ghana cedis, a hamper from sponsors, a Gino Tomato Mix, Pepsodent Charcoal and Herbal, Geisha Moringa and Black Soap, Key Soap from Unilever Ghana, Kivo Products, 200 Ghana cedis, airtime, data, Sankofa Natural Spices, 1 box of Vitamilk, and a whole lot more. And to help us with that one, Nadede Boche, if you can join us, Digital Marketing Manager. Okay, all right, so now let's get into who is getting that position. And so, for the 6th position, with 8.4% is Era.
She's Ghana's most beautiful. She is
Congratulations, Era.
A woman not so.
All right, thank you so much, Nadia Deboche. Era, you can go backstage.
All right.
She's a queen.
Coming in 5th position. 5th position tonight, GMB 2024. 5th position. And right from the beginning of the season, we admonished and advocated that you vote, and your votes have played a very critical role in deciding who our queen is for the night. Coming in 5th position, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for
Tension and start table.
Namele. Namele from the Greater Accra region. Thank you so much, Namele. You can go backstage. Thank you. Ladies, kindly come closer. Get closer to each other. Every come closer. Makafui, please go. All right. That leaves us with 4 queens. Anita.
Yes. And for the 4th position, coming in with 17.21%, ladies and gentlemen. And actually the 17.21% is actually your votes and the judges' score for tonight. And so our 4th position for GMB 2024 is Pepra.
All right. There we have it. Our 3rd runner-up.
She's a queen.
All right.
Well, Pepra, don't go yet. Okay, well, she's getting a cash prize of 4,000 Ghana cedis, a hamper from sponsors. All right, and to help us with the presentation, Mr. Samuel Denchi Boating, Marketing Director, Union Beverages, producers of Vitamilk. All right. And so if we can have Pepra on stage. All right, there she comes. 4th position, getting 4,000 Ghana cedis. And products from our sponsors as well. That is our 3rd runner-up, Pepra from the Eastern region.
So much. Now getting into our 2nd runner-up for the night. Shall we please have Mr. Elvis Chumesi, who is going to do the presentation. She's getting a cash prize of 8,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Chumesi is the branch manager for Pepsodent. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's settle down. Our 2nd runner-up, GMB. Second runner-up, shall we have Kwatma from last year, our 2nd runner-up. She would help us with the presentation as well. Ghana, your votes plus the judges' score have come together, and tonight there's a decision for 2nd runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Volta region, Makafui. Makafui is 2nd runner-up. She's getting a techno cam 130 Gino Tomato. Of course, she's taking a trip abroad. Ketsy Global Wings Travel and Tour. 3 pieces of GTP, Pepsodent Charcoal and Herbal, Geisha Moringa, and Black Soap. Key Soap from Unilever. Kiva Products. 300 Ghana cities of airtime from 80. Of course, and a data reward. Sankofa Natural Spices. 2 boxes of Vitamilk, a gift voucher from Esther Pharma and the Medical Aesthetics Center. Fratelli and Calipo, Ruffalo Sanitary Pad. NS Chemist is giving her products as well. And Heaven and Napa are also giving her 5,000 printed exercise books. Congratulations to you. And that's her Come On 30S. Congratulations to Volta Regions, Makafui.
All right, so Makafui, kindly take a stage. Take a step back here. Yeah. All right, so all right, ladies, kindly come to the middle. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Anita, this is the moment we've been waiting for. All right, thank you so much, DJ Faculty. Now, let me run you through the goodies awaiting our queen. And for cash prize, she's walking away with 15,000 Ghana cedis, a brand new car from MAC Motors, Morris Garages, a trip abroad, Ketsy Global Wings Travel and Tour, Techno Phantom V Flip 2, a hamper from sponsors, 6 pieces of GTP, Gino Tomato Mix, Pepsodent Charcoal and Herbal, Geisha Moringa, and Black Soap, Kivo Products, 500 Ghana cedis airtime or data reward, Sankofa Natural Spices, boxes of Vitamilk, gift vouchers from Esther Pharma and Medical Aesthetics Center. Fratelli and Calipo are also giving her products, Reflow Sanitary Pads, NS Chemist, 5,000 printed exercise books from Heaven and Enapa. Now let's have our reigning queen, Queen Salom, kindly join us up on stage. Also, if we can have Madam Beatrice Ajiman of Susan Obobi, Group CEO, General Manager for 3 Group. If we can have either of them join us. And also, Miss Erekia Enchi, Head of Digital Marketing and Public Relations for Techno. Well, we are being joined by Vic Susan Obobi. Madam, thank you so much. General Manager for 3 Group. This is where I joined Cookie. Please come. But the big question is, did you vote? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the defining moments.
Did you vote? Are you sure you voted? Did your vote do the talking?
All
right. Ladies and gentlemen, our queen was able to get a score of 25.43%. That is a calculation of your votes and votes or scores from our judges.
Absolutely.
It is with a big pleasure and honor of its kind.
She did her best for GMB 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, our GMB 2024 is Titiaka! Titiaka!
She is most beautiful, a woman of substance, intelligent, she's strong, she's proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, she's Ghana's most beautiful, proud of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, African queen from Upper West region, Ashanti region.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we announce that our first runner-up for GMB 2024 is Ashanti region's very own Efriye. And so to help us do the presentation, Mr. David Aflu, General Manager for GB Foods, will help us with the presentation for our first run-up. Now, Yele, kindly give her the sash, handing over gracefully. Our first runner-up for GMB 2024. Efriye from the Ashanti region.
Western North region and Savannah. She's Ghana's most beautiful, pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, redefining culture and beauty and promoting national unity.
Mr. David Aflu, kindly do us the honors. Cash prize of 10,000 Ghana cedis going out to our first runner-up, Efriye from the Ashanti region. And also, Techno, we have Kinsley from Techno, Kinsley Boabing, Regional Retail Manager for Techno, presenting the Techno Come on 30. Okay, we have the dummy right here, so that is what Efriye is getting from Techno. Congratulations, Efriye. All right, thank you so much. And now to our queen, Titiaka from the Savannah region. Titiaka, and of course,
she's Ghana's most beautiful.
our general manager for three group. Our general manager for three group. Big Susan Obobi. Can we have the stool? We have the stool for our queen. Yeah, and Queen Selam. You know what the tradition is? Please bring it forward just a little bit. Thank you. Queen Selam with a sash. And that's our queen. Ghana's most beautiful 2024. Congratulations to you, Titiaka. She's receiving a cash prize of 15,000 Ghana cedis. She's getting a brand new car from Mac Motors, Morris Garages. Thank you so much. She's definitely taking a trip abroad. All right, Salam. That's one. That's two. That's three.
Wow.
And first time ever.
Absolutely. And the intriguing part is that Titiaka is the first hijabi queen on GMB.
Yes.
And she's the first queen from the Savannah region. The tradition goes on.
Congratulations, Queen. Well, let me still go over what she's getting. She's for a trip abroad. Techno Phantom V Flip 2 is her portion this evening. She's getting 6 pieces of GTP, Gino Tomato. Erika is over there.
Okay, so Madam Vic Susan,
yes,
kindly do us the honors.
The cash first.
15,000 Ghana cedis. Congratulations, Titiaka. And also, we have the key to her brand new vehicle from MG Morris Garages.
And that's the key to the brand new car from Mac Motors, Morris Garages. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Titiaka. Wow, what is that we see? Anita?
Yes.
What's that?
All right. All right, time now for the Techno V Flip 2, and it's just been launched, so that should tell you that our queen is going to enjoy all the benefits of the Techno Phantom V Flip 2 proudly from Techno. Thank you so much, Erika. And now, she gets a bouquet
of flowers.
Absolutely. So our judges, if you can help us
help us with a bouquet of flowers. Please present it to her.
Thank you so much.
Nadash Global Events, thank you for the bouquet of flowers. Nadash Global Events, thank you so much. Indeed, it is beautiful. Congratulations to you. She also gets Pepsodent Charcoal and Herbal Geisha Moringa and Black Soap. Keep
and
soap
so,
from
Titiaka, this is where you take that queenly walk.
She's a queen, African queen from Upper West, Savannah region. She's Ghana's most beautiful. Right off the
Titiaka, please come back in your deserved circle.
We made this specially for you.
Yes.
All right. And
Wave
so
at
our
your
runners up
people.
as well. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Our queens for GMB 2024.
Congratulations to Makapui Efriye and Titiaka Akui.
Redefining culture and beauty and promoting national unity. She's Ghana's most
All right, thank you so much. Now we go outside for the car presentation from Mac Motors. Thank you so much. Titiaka, you want your car, don't you? We have to head outside for that one.
She's Ghana's most beautiful. She is most beautiful. A woman of substance, intelligent. She's strong, she's proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen. She's Ghana's most beautiful. Pride of the motherland. Educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong,
all right,
proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, African queen from Upper West.
All right.
We are going to present the car to you. It's time now to present the brand new car that you're seeing to our reigning queen, our new queen. There she goes.
Northern region, Ahafo region, Greater Accra region, Oti region, Bono region, Western region, Eastern region, Northeast region, Western
national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity. She's Ghana's most beautiful, pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a She's Ghana's most beautiful. She is most beautiful. A woman of substance, intelligent. She's strong, she's proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen. She's Ghana's most beautiful. Pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, African queen from Upper West region, Ashanti region, Bono East region, Upper East region, Central region, Volta region, Northern region, Ahafo region, Greater Accra region, Oti region, Bono region, Western region, Eastern region, Northeast region, Western North region, and Savannah region. She's Ghana's most beautiful, pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity, redefining culture and beauty, and promoting national unity. She's Ghana's most beautiful, pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people. She's strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent, strong, proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen. She's Ghana's most beautiful. She is most beautiful. A woman of substance, intelligent. She's strong, she's proud, fearless and eloquent. She's a queen. She's Ghana's most beautiful. Pride of the motherland, educated, traditional, inspiring our people.
What's good all the way from West Africa? My name is DJ Faculty.
She's a queen, African queen from Upper West region, Ashanti region, Bono East region, Upper East region, Central region, Volta region, Northern region, Ahafo
all the way from West Africa. My name is DJ Faculty.